Welcome to the show today, ladies and gentlemen. I am Alton West, your host. Today I will have a show that will feature Downtown LaGrange Development Authority, Barbie Watt, the Director of Marketing and Promotion. So stay tuned for that interview coming up in just a moment.
Why United Way? Because 99 cents of every dollar donated to United Way of West Georgia stays right here to help your neighbors. Yes, 99 cents. United Way makes every penny count. You can count on United Way, and United Way of West Georgia is counting on you. Please give today.
Welcome back to City Week, ladies and gentlemen. Today I have a guest on from the Downtown LaGrange Development Authority, the Director of Promotions and Marketing, Barbie Watt. Barbie, welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you, Alton. Good to be here.
Well, it's always a pleasure to sit down with you and talk about the things that are happening in our downtown area, because there's a lot of things that's getting ready to start buzzing. A lot of things have already been buzzing in the downtown area. Before we jump into those things that are happening, talk a little bit about, I know a couple of weeks ago we had the Legging It for Literacy race. How did that turn out?
Oh, that's great. It's a nighttime race that they hold in downtown LaGrange. It's a 5K and also a fun run, and they have a tot trot, and everybody comes out and there's in glowing. They give them, I guess, those nightsticks or whatever.
Buzz the word,
yes,
right?
Yes, yes. So anyway, that's always a fun event downtown, and
well, very good.
People look forward to that every year.
You know, and Debbie does a wonderful job with that. She really gets into her role, gets into her job. But I think when we're talking about something like literacy, that's something that we all should be, you know, compassionate about and have a seriousness for. So we just want to say thank you to Debbie for all that she do and the rest of the individuals that participated in that. Now, I know there's a lot of other things that's going on in downtown, and I've had a couple of guests on to talk about those things, but it's never too much to talk about. And I know that the New Harmonies music, well, at the Legacy Museum is going on there. Talk about that for us.
That's it's an exhibit from the Smithsonian Museum, and we had an opening ceremony and had Lloyd Buchanan. He's a LaGrange College alumni. He was our musical guest, and they played music for about 2 hours. It was wonderful. And the exhibit is all about American roots music, and just showing where music today has evolved from. And we also had Annie Pauley. She's the daughter of Mike and Lynn Pauley, and she's a 5th grader at Franklin Forest, and she sang "You Are My Sunshine," and supposedly "You Are My Sunshine" was written by a LaGrange resident.
Oh, really? Okay.
Years ago. Oliver Hood, I think is.
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure that's the right name, but
okay.
Anyway, so that's a great exhibit, and that'll be on at our museum until December. So I encourage everybody to come out and learn about all that.
Absolutely. You know, I had Kay on not long ago, and she was talking about it, and it seems like a very exciting exhibit, and definitely want to encourage people to go out and take full advantage of it. And of course, we have, like you stated, have local talent here as well that has been performing in reference to it as well. LaGrange College, the Panthers, they're up and going, and you know, we're so excited to have a college football team here in our town, and they just celebrated their homecoming not long ago. Talk about that, Barbara.
Well, we always host the Panther Palooza downtown on the square. It's the Friday night of homecoming weekend, and we love to help host that event with the college. And it just continues to grow. I think everybody, as they're coming into town, they'll stop by and register, and then they eat pizza at Mighty Joe's. They get ice cream or a cupcake at Cakes by Debbie. So it helps our downtown merchants too, and it's just a good time for everybody to come back together and reunite with their college friends.
Absolutely. You know, again, this town is so unique in the fact that we just really come out and support the local things that are happening. Not to rehash any of the things, but we just recently had Paint the Town Pink, where we turned the square, the fountain pink and everything. Don't want to start naming people, but because I'm sure I'll leave out somebody, but Wonderlow always come to mind. Pam Herndon, all of those ladies come out, and I think that was a very successful event as well.
Yeah, seemed to be just well attended, and I think the community just has so much pride in their support of that event. So
absolutely. And I know that you're the one that's down there kind of helping to make sure that these events come off without a glitch or a hitch or whatever. And it's so important that the community come out and support these events. We have other things that are coming up. Merry Market is another one that's coming up pretty soon.
That's the United Ways event. And this year, we've gotten the downtown merchants together, and we're calling ourselves the Merry Merchants of Downtown LaGrange. And we're going to have a booth at Merry Market, and the downtown merchants are going to feature some of the new items that they're going to have in their shops for the holiday. And we're really hoping that the people that come to our area to shop Merry Market will discover our downtown and come back and shop during the holiday season and come back for some of our special holiday events.
Absolutely. You know, and when people are visiting our town, and I know that you may get an opportunity to talk with some of them, what are some of the unique things they say about our downtown?
Oh,
Barbie?
they love it. Everywhere I go, you know, and I go to meetings all over the state, and people just comment on what a beautiful downtown we have. I mean, it's always a positive. And they love our restaurants, our shops, they love our square, and just it's just beautiful.
Absolutely. You know, I can remember, you know, as a small kid growing up here, coming downtown, and, you know, the square at that time wasn't necessarily the square that we have today. It was a circle, absolutely. There's, you know, and to see things evolve over the course of time has been, you know, just wonderful to, you know, the museum downtown. And people, and I know that our locals know that not only do we have the museum, the Legacy Museum, but we also have the Lamar Dart Art Museum, we have the Cochran Museum, and then we have the LaGrange Art Museum.
Yes,
so we are just inundated with things to do in our downtown area. The movie theater, that was, you know, another great thing that brings people down to the downtown.
And people are so amazed that we have a big theater downtown, but, you know, that's such a great people attractor. It brings people downtown all during the weekend, and hopefully they'll come eat dinner and then go to the show.
That's right. Absolutely.
It's good for everybody.
Absolutely. And, you know, talking about eating downtown, there's a number of great restaurants that I like to patronize down in the downtown area. And then, of course, there's a gym that's downtown that we need to do after we eat as much as we do sometimes. But again, these are things that are happening in and around our downtown, and most of these are at minimal to almost no cost, because I know that once upon a time you all was doing the movies on the square. Talk about that.
Oh, I do that during when the weather's warm. It's usually during the summertime, and on the first Fridays of the month, we have a music event and have a movie event. Of course, we can't do the movies till it gets dark, but it's just a fun time for families to come out and bring their picnic or go eat dinner downtown, and then bring their blankets and stadium chairs and just get together and enjoy the movie. And it's just so sweet. I saw Mama this past summer, and she had about 4 or 5 little kids with her, you know, all ready to watch the movie. And it's so expensive to take that many children to the movie, so it's a great, you know, great time for them to have downtown at no cost.
That's right, and good family time.
And
together.
good family time, and good memories. They're making good family memories.
Absolutely. Now, in talking about you can't do the movies until dark, there's going to be coming up a candlelight sip and shop downtown.
Yes, that is one of our merchants' favorite events that we hold, and we call it the Holiday Candlelight Sip and Shop, and it's going to be the Friday leading into the Thanksgiving weekend, or week.
Okay.
Friday before Thanksgiving, so I think that's the 22nd.
Okay.
And it runs from 5 to 9. The merchants will stay open, you know, late after hours, and they'll, you know, have their shops all decorated for the holidays and have lots of new exciting merchandise out for people to buy those special Christmas gifts, and they'll do wrapping and things. And then we also have a wine tasting component that goes along with that event. Okay. And they have patrons have an opportunity to sample wines in the different shops too. So it's a twofold event, and it's a lot of fun, and we usually have a very good turnout.
Oh, very good.
And we have a lot of repeat, you know, people that come back every year, and then we have a lot of new people that discover it.
Okay, well, very good. And I think it goes for a good cause too, Big Brothers, Big Sisters?
Yes, the proceeds, the profits are going to go to the Big Brothers and Big Sisters.
Okay, an organization that has done a wonderful job in our community, is still doing a lot of wonderful good things in our community, and I know that, you know, being a big, I see the benefits of them here in our community. So that's going to be the Friday before Thanksgiving. So we definitely want to make sure that people come out and enjoy that as well. Now, here's something new, and we're going to, as we're moving throughout the October month, we're going to lead up to 2 big events. But you were telling me that there's perhaps going to be a carriage drive?
Yes. For the holidays, we wanted to add a little something new, and we've talked to somebody about doing horse and carriage rides through downtown LaGrange, and so I'm working with him. We don't have the schedule just exactly set in stone yet, but I'll have it by this week. And I'm hoping that we'll start the weekend of the holiday sip and shop, and people have the opportunity to come take a carriage ride. It'll be free, He will accept tips, though, so we encourage everybody to tip him, if they enjoy their ride. Hopefully they will. He's going to start on Main Street by the old fire station.
Okay.
And then he'll go up Main Street, go around the square, and then come back down Bull Street. And that'll be the conclusion of the ride. So we're real excited about it. Everybody that we've told about it, the merchants are thrilled, because they think that'll bring, a lot of people downtown during the holidays. And hopefully they'll shop too while they're here and eat.
Right. That's right. That's the whole purpose of doing all these things.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Well, and also to do something fun for the community and
right.
create some Christmas memories or holiday memories.
That's right. And talking about creating these memories and getting into the spirit of things, I've been noticing as I walk, in the downtown area and seeing all these scarecrows and various things. Talk about that and what's going on there.
Well, this is it's the 4th annual Scarecrow Contest. And we open it up to anybody in the community, businesses in the community, individuals, organizations. And this year I think we have 17 or 18 entries, and they put them up at the beginning of October, and their photographs go on the Facebook page for Downtown LaGrange, and the community has the opportunity to vote for their favorites, and then we'll announce the winners during the chili cook-off at the end of October. So it gives us, it's fun fall decoration for downtown, but it also gives the businesses or organizations an opportunity to promote their business or cause.
That's right.
And just, it's just fun, something fun. And it's growing, and I hope one day we'll have, every block downtown will have scarecrows.
So. So if anybody was interested in going out and decorating one, could they still do that now?
They could. They just won't have, that many weeks of voting, but yeah, they certainly could. They could contact me, and I'll assign them a spot.
All right. Go ahead and give them your contact information. If you don't mind, Barbie.
My email is barbiew@downtownlagrange.com. That's the best way to get in touch with me.
All right, very good. And you alluded to something that we want to talk about here, but before we talk about you talked about the chili cook-off. We're going to come back to that in just a moment, because I know that as we enter into the time where kids like to go out and trick-or-treat and things of that nature, that the downtown merchants may be, I guess, participating in that. Talk about that for us.
During the chili cook-off event, we also run the trick-or-treat around the square, and that's from 1 to 3 on October the 26th. It's a Saturday. And traditionally, the downtown merchants have also given out candy at that time. It's growing a little bit, and we've been very fortunate. A lot of the Kia suppliers and Kia have they joined in with us last year and provided candy. That's something they want to do for the community, and so they're doing it again this year. And we what I've done is line them up along the, I don't know which side of the square it is. The side where Matador is. North side.
Right.
Is that north side of Lafayette Square? So they'll be along that side of the square. And so we used to run out of candy really quickly. So, with the addition of these suppliers, I think the trick-or-treating event goes on a little bit longer. And so, and then this year we're also, I was contacted by the Guardians, which is a motorcycle riding club, and they are going to give out candy and also have some games, some fall festival games. We're going to block East Lafayette Street, and they're going to actually have about 20 of their bikes, and they're going to have the candy by their bikes, and some of them, I think they're wearing t-shirts, they're not in costume, and they'll have games for the children too. So, and then we have a couple other businesses, Laurel Crossing Apartments and Camp Academia, and they're both going to be giving out candy as well. So
it sounds like it continues to grow each year.
Yes, it is. And of course, the candy runs out, so we're always happy for somebody to volunteer to provide more candy.
Absolutely. And then and that time is from what time to what time, Barbie?
That's going to be from 1 to 3.
1 to 3. Okay. All right.
But the candy usually doesn't last till 3. So get there earlier.
Get there earlier.
Be there at 1.
All right. Well, very good.
The children have to be in costume, and it's 12 and under.
12 and under. All right. Very good. So I'm sure that y'all have a number of costumes down on the square.
Yes.
Okay. Now I know at one time there used to be contests where they would.
We still do that too. So another activity we have going on that day from 3 to 4 is the children's costume contest, and that's ages 0 to 12.
Okay. All right, 0 to 12. Now, and I know that they were really getting into it one year where I think they dressed up their pets.
We do that too.
Still do that as well.
From 4:30 to 5 it's called the Costume Pet Parade, and so people bring their pets, and it is one of the most fun events that we have. You just would be amazed at the thing. Well, the things that people will dress their pets up like.
right.
It's hysterical. So it's a lot of fun to watch, to be a
Absolutely.
spectator.
Well,
and
I've
so-
seen some of the pictures in the paper, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
that's very creative.
Extremely creative. And the
Extremely.
dogs are cooperative, so anyway.
I guess they don't have much of a choice in
No,
most
it's
cases.
just that I think some of them like it, but
Yeah,
anyway, it's a lot of
absolutely.
fun.
Well, very good. A lot of things going on in the downtown area, Barbie, and again, you alluded to the Chili Cook-Off, which is an annual event that has been going on for quite some time now.
Yes, I
And
think we're like 23 or 24 years on that event
absolutely.
now.
I tell you what we're going to do, Barbie. Let's do this because we're talking about chili. Even though it's early in the morning, I still get hungry early in the morning.
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing. Let's take a quick break. We'll come back and we'll
Okay.
talk a little bit about the Chili Cook-Off and how people can get involved with that, okay?
Okay, great.
All right,
Thank
very
you,
good.
Alton.
Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We're back for more City Week in just a moment.
Why United Way? Because United Way of West Georgia helps support 25 local organizations. Organizations that make life better for all of us. Yes, 25. There's no easier way to help so many of your neighbors through a single donation. When you give to United Way of West Georgia, you help a lot.
Welcome back to City Week, ladies and gentlemen. Now I'm here with first-time entry and winners at the last year's Chili Cook-Off. We have the first place Judges Award winner, Cindy Salmons from Dr. Miller's office. Cindy, welcome to the show.
Hi, well, thank you.
And we have a little bit of competition sitting over there next to you. We have the first-time entry and first place People's Choice Award, Alex Bell from Bell's Plumbing. Alex, welcome to the show as well.
Thank you for having us.
Well, you know, it's a pleasure to sit down here with you all, but you know what? I'm going to make this interview real quick because this chili is smelling really good. So I'm going to have to get to the tasting myself in just a moment. But let me just ask the question to both of you all, if you don't mind. Cindy, why is it that you and Dr. Miller's office and the other ladies are involved with the Chili Cook-Off?
Our office wanted to do some team building and community events, so this is one that we chose. This was our first time entering. We really pulled together as a team and really enjoyed it.
Well,
Had a
very
great
good.
time.
Well, very good. Alex, I want to ask the same question to you.
I think some of the same stuff, you know, and we just really enjoy being involved with the community and the stuff that goes on downtown, you know, and being from LaGrange and growing up here is some of the things I've always wanted to participate in as a child. And so it's really fun to be involved in those things now.
Well, very good. And you mentioned as a child, I can remember, Alex, I'm going to tell my age here in a moment. I remember you were one of my DARE students from years gone by, right?
That's right.
Absolutely. It's good to see you and good to have you on the show. Now, let me ask you, because both of you all were first-time entries, do you all think you will participate more in the past?
Yeah, our office really enjoyed it. We had a wonderful time being out in the community, and it was just a really good time for everybody.
Okay, very good. Alex, what, you think you'll participate again?
I think we definitely will. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of hard work. It was a real fast-paced event, but we learned how to do it last year, and we're excited about going back again.
Okay, well, very good. And let me ask you now, because I know that, you know, we have about, I think Barbara was telling me before we left a moment ago, she has about 9 entries of people that will be cooking chili. What is it about your individual chilies that you think makes yours different from everybody else's?
I think ours, we all had our part in it. There's like 9 of us in the office. All the girls did different parts and combined it all together. And there's just a lot of love in our chili.
Okay, all right. We're going to find out here shortly because I'm going to have a sample of those momentarily. Allie, what do you think? What makes yours different?
I think we like to think it's the ingredients we put in it. You know, we use a lot of different ingredients, and we cook it a very particular way. We cook it a real special way. So
you got that secret stuff in there, don't
we
you?
like to think we like to think that's a part of it.
Okay, all right. Now let me ask you. Do they come in various varieties? Because you know, some chili you go down on the square and you taste it. Some are very, very hot. Then you have some that's mild, and then some that's, you know, kind of not as hot. Do yours come in various mildness, I guess?
No, ours is kind of a medium base for
medium.
Spiciness.
Okay. Alex, same question?
Ours is pretty much the same. You know, we make it, we try to make something we think everybody will enjoy, and it worked out for us. So.
All right, well, very good. And you know, this has been going on now for quite some time, so you know, I want to because we don't have smell-o-vision, so I'm going to take a sample of these if you all don't mind, because I know that you already winners because you both have ribbons here. And Cindy's got her first place ribbon. You didn't bring yours in?
I didn't bring the ribbon.
Okay.
I didn't bring the ribbon.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take a sample here of these if you all don't mind. And this is chili A, and I'm going to take a little scoop of that. Okay. All right, and I don't know which is which at this point. Let me see here. I need some crackers to go with it. I can't make a decision just yet. I need some crackers to go with it. Those are both very good. I can see why you all both have first place winners and being a first time entry as well. One little caveat to that. In order for me to kind of really choose a winner, I'm going to need a bigger container of this to take home with me, okay, along with the crackers. Well, I want to thank both of you all for coming on the show today and participating in the chili cook-off. I'm going to actually get Barbara to come back on just for a few moments as we do a recap of some of the things that are going on. So Alex, to you and to Cindy and you in the office there, we say thank you all for participating in the annual chili cook-off, and probably going to be with this right here, we may see some ribbons coming your way again.
We hope so.
Well, thank you all both for being on the show today.
Thank you for having us.
Well, thank you
Thank you.
very much. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We're back for more City Week in just a moment.
Why United Way? Because in some way, everyone in our community is touched by your donation to United Way of West Georgia. Yes, everyone. United Way helps 25 local agencies touch thousands of lives, even yours. To cause so many good things to happen, these organizations must have volunteers. Fortunately, more than 2,300 local volunteers are now giving time to the 25 local organizations that United Way of West Georgia helps support. Yes, more than 2,300 volunteers. But more are needed. Please volunteer your time as well as your financial support. You'll be astonished at what you'll receive in return.
Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm closing out with Barbie from the Downtown Development Authority. Barbie, we had a few things that we want to talk about, but I think you had something you had to say to me before we got started.
Yes, Alton, I can't believe you couldn't pick a winner between those two chili contestants.
Well, you know, Barbie, they were both so good that I didn't want to choose one over the other. But I will say to our viewing audience, if you want to know which one was the best, make sure you come out to the chili cook-off.
Well, that's good.
That's great. Talk about when is that going to happen, Barbie?
Okay, it's the last Saturday in October, which is October 26th.
Okay.
Our rain date is the 27th. The event runs from 1 to 5. It's in downtown LaGrange on Lafayette Square.
Okay.
For $5, adults can sample all the chili and they can vote for their favorite. And for $3, children 3 to 11 can sample as well.
Okay.
And then we also have the Trick or Treat Around the Square event going on at the same time, 1 to 3.
Okay. All right. And it's just going to be a wonderful, fun-filled day
Yes,
that
it's
day.
a great
it sounds
fall,
like. Absolutely.
fall afternoon.
And then we also have to help people to understand that the chili cook-off goes to sponsors various organizations.
Yes, all the contestants have a cause or an organization that they will contribute their earnings to. So, and that's a lot of different things in our community. So,
absolutely. And I've come out to these chili cook-off in the years past, and definitely going to try to make it out again to this one, because if the other chilies were anything like the ones that I just sampled just a moment ago, then I don't want to be one of the judges.
Yeah.
So it was difficult for me to choose there even now because they were both so good.
and I forgot to mention, Henry Menard is going to be one of our, he's a professional chef. He works for Kimball's, and he's
Okay.
going to be one of our judges. He judged for us last year. He's going to judge again. And then Jeremy McCosh, he's with LaGrange College Food Service.
Oh, okay.
And he was a judge last year also. And then I had talked Bobby Carmichael into being a judge also last year, so I hope he'll be able to do that for me again too.
You know what? I would not want their job. That's to be honest with you, because there were some very good ones there. Very good. And it was talking about the chili cook-off there again. It's going to be from 1 to 5. You said the rain day is going to be October the
27th is on
27th,
Sunday,
on
the
the
following
Sunday.
day,
Okay.
same time, 1 to 5.
Okay, well, definitely hoping that we won't get
Hope
any
we
rain.
don't have to do that.
Absolutely. And they'll be set up around the square and various things of that
The
nature.
tickets will be for sale at the
Okay.
squares. As people enter the square, there will be 2 ticket tents. You just come buy your ticket, and as you go to each booth, your ticket will be punched.
Okay. All right.
So that's how we keep track of
Very good. Very
who's,
good.
who's eating the chili.
And it's and of course the people also get a chance to choose which is the best, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
they tear off the People's Choice ticket stub on their chili cook-off ticket, and they get to vote at whichever booth
Okay.
they think has their favorite.
Very good. And again, it's for a very worthwhile cause and good chili, good fun.
Great family event.
Great family event. I think in the past there have been some entertainment, music, and things of that nature.
Yes, and this year we have several people that are going to be doing fall festival games and giving
Okay.
out candy too. So
Okay. All right. Very good.
just a fun time.
Fun time event. And now all of that being done, because then after that it's Thanksgiving, and then there'll come our next big holiday that we all look forward to. And I think you have some things lined up in reference to Santa being
Yes,
downtown as well.
we always host Santa on the Square, and he'll be there the 3 Saturdays in December leading up to Christmas. So it's the
Okay.
7th, 14th, and 21st from 1 to 4. And we'll have a carriage, and he sits in the carriage, and people can come take pictures, and the children can talk to Santa.
Okay.
And there's no charge for that, and you can bring your own camera. Or a lot of people use their camera phones
Okay.
and take pictures and send them to their families, and it's just a lot of fun. And
Absolutely.
people are always pleasantly surprised that they don't have to pay to take a picture with Santa. So that's something our merchants, we do sponsor for the downtown.
Okay, very good. Well, a lot of wonderful things going on in the downtown area there, Barbie. And I'm looking forward to that carriage ride too in the downtown area. I think
I
people
am
will
too.
thoroughly enjoy that as well.
Everybody's that's heard about it has gotten excited. So
Yeah,
I think it'll be a nice tradition to start in LaGrange.
Yes, yes. So many times we go to other cities, and particularly Atlanta, we see the horse-drawn carriage, riding people through the area. I think that would be something, a nice attraction, an addition to our downtown area.
I do too.
All right. Well, Barbie, I want to thank you for coming on and bringing those winners along with their wonderful chilies today, and just keeping us abreast of all the things that are happening in the downtown area. So now, citizens of LaGrange, we want you to come out and
Absolutely.
patronize the things that are going on. We got the Merry Market that's going to be happening, the Candlelight Sip and Shop, the Carriage Drive, the Chili Cook-Off, Christmas.
If people want to look at our Downtown LaGrange
Okay.
website, www.downtownlagrange.com, we have a calendar of events, and so they can look at the month and
Okay.
then see the events and the times there too.
Okay.
So
Well, very good. Barbie, thank you very much for being on the show
thank you
today.
for having me out. It's
All right.
always a pleasure.
Same here. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. Back for more City Week in just a moment.
Hi, this is Bobby McClellan with the City of LaGrange Garage, here to talk to you about a few winter car care tips for your vehicle. I'd like to talk to you today about tire pressure. Tire pressure is very important. It helps you actually get traction with the road as you drive. As the weather gets colder, your tire pressure will decrease, so you need to check it on a regular basis. And to check your tire pressure, all you have to do is get a simple tester like this from any general parts store. They're not very expensive and very simple to use. And to find your specifications for your vehicle, you look inside your driver's door of your vehicle. There's an identification tag here, and it will tell you what the tire pressure should be. You also need to take a look at your tire tread, because your tread is what actually grips the road and gives you the traction you need so you don't slide or spin or have a problem or an accident. This right here is a good example of a bad tire. As you see, it's wore down and into the fabric already, and there's very little tread on the tire. A good way you can check your tires is to look for the wear indicator bars, like here and here. Once your vehicle tire gets down to those bars, it is time for you to replace your tire. This is a very simple car care tip from the City of LaGrange. These are just general care tips for your vehicle. Please refer to your owner's manual for any vehicle specifications.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for joining for City Week this week. My guests have been from the Downtown LaGrange Development Authority, the Director of Promotion and Marketing, Barbie Watts, as she talked about the many upcoming events in our downtown LaGrange area, and more specifically, the chili cook-off that will be taking place. So make sure that you come out and support that entry as well, because we also had on the first time entry and first time place winners, the first place Judge Awards winner From Dr. Miller's office, we had on Cindy Salmons, and also the first place People's Choice Award from Bell's Plumbing, Alex Bell. So ladies and gentlemen, if you want to know which one of the samples that I tasted was the best, make sure you come out to the chili cook-off that will be taking place on October the 26th. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you've enjoyed those interviews this week, and as always, I want to invite you back for more of City Week.